Hey guys, Prangell Gaming here. Welcome back to the Millwall Career Mode. It is now episode 3 of this first season. I'm so pumped to get into this episode. We're obviously starting the league today. Now, a few of you left some suggestions on players to sign, so I'm quickly going to go cover who those players were, and then we'll start to get into what's actually going to happen in this episode. Right, so Dylan Stewry said for us to go for Jaboli Aribi. Please tell me if that's how you pronounce his name. I'm not too sure myself, but it says his contract is expiring in 12 months, and with Fred wanting to leave at the moment, this guy could be a fantastic replacement. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to straight up go in with a killer 800k. I know that they want a lot more for that, but let's see if we can kind of agree a way forward, move it up a little bit if we have to, but I do want to make him a #1 transfer target. Right, and unfortunately I can't sign Tim Cahill. Dr. Wills said for me to try and go for Tim Cahill. Obviously he is a Millwall legend, and unfortunately we can't. He is retiring at the end of the season, so I'm so sorry that I couldn't do that. I really did want to bring him in, but that is not going to be possible because they're saying that he's retiring at the end of the season. Right, a few more things. I'm going to put Girling out on loan. I think that this will be the best option for us. We've got Gunn in, and obviously Ford come back next season, so that's kind of the thinking there. Girling is not going to be needed. I could loan King out as well, but King will stay here just in case. As I said, I don't really want to use Tom King that much. He might get some more games, which is obviously going back on what I said, but I just don't think that King's going to be good enough, so he can sit there and be the third goalkeeper. Let's just put Girling up for a loan for a season. Right, the final bit of admin work before we actually just get into, obviously, this episode is going to be, I'm going to go sign Ian Feeney to come in and be a scouting person for us. Obviously, I think that he will be very useful. Actually, we go for the cheaper option here through Sulo Viti, just so we might be able to sign that player as well. So let's just go for him. Obviously, we do need to sign youth players, as that's one of the targets that we have. Right, so the games that we've got in today's episode are Oxford, Rotherham in the Cup, and then Bury. So let's get into those actual games now. Right, so I completely forgot to try this instead because of the money obviously not being at the essence at Millwall at the moment. So what we're going to do is going to try and loan him in and then get him on a 1.2 figure sum. Now, I just think that we may not be able to sign him. He's the only player in that position in Chesterfield, but we'll still give it a go. Obviously, we try and offer as much as we can, and we just have to take it as it comes. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to sign him. They don't want to loan him out, and I can't afford to sign him permanently, so it's one of those things that it's going to be quite hard. Unless I put a bigger sum in, but I can't really afford it now that I've got that youth staff person, so we're just going to have to leave this transfer here and make no more transfers this season. Right, so a bit of good news here before we get into any of those games. I do apologise, a lot more news has come forward than I actually expected, and that's that Fred said that he has some doubts about leaving the club. Now that could be useful. He may stay, he may not. Obviously that's no 100% set in stone, and either way he's going to go, but it's just positive to see. And I'm going to let Girling go to Peterborough. That's pretty decent. I don't need him. Peterborough probably won't need him either, but it's just loaning him out. But as I said, the first game is going to be against Oxford United. We're keeping it on world class, despite losing 2 games in the last episode. We're going to be keeping Gunn in the team because he's a fantastic goalkeeper, and in case things do go wrong at the back, which they could well do as I've weakened some of the members of the defence. So we've got Joe Martin, Hutchinson, Nelson and Cummins as the back line. Then in the midfield, we've got Ferguson remaining in there, one of the key players so far this season. Thompson's come in, then Butcher's there, and with Fred. Fred has said that he may stay, he may not. He doesn't know yet, so I'm going to give him a chance to try and make his mind up. And then the 2 strikers are Gregory and Morrison. We still need goals, and well, Gregory hasn't scored one this season, so let's hope that he can get off the mark in the league in the first match of the league campaign. So let's go play Ox. Fred is going to cross it in. Can Gregory get his head to it? No, he can't. It's cleared away. It's only as far as Ferguson. To Callum Butcher. Oh, over the bar. Unlucky there by Callum Butcher. Oh, he's going to cross it in. Can we get the header away this time? We can't. That was just faffing around by Steve Morrison. It's now with Gregory. Gregory's going to release it to Morrison. Morrison's got to run. Don't really think he can, but we will find Ferguson, who can run at least. So that's an improvement. Ferguson. Shane Ferguson. He's got to find someone. He might find Martin on the overlap, and he does. What can Joe Martin do? Martin's going to lay it off to Ferguson. Ferguson off to Callum Butcher. Butcher with a shot. Oh, what a goal! That is absolutely fantastic. Butcher has definitely got a rocket in him. And wow, I am completely shocked by that. That woke me up. Ferguson laid it off. Butcher with an absolute rocket off of the crossbar. Oh my word. This game's just certainly got interesting. That's a first goal in his first league game for Millwall. Callum Butcher, you take a bow, son. Ferguson, he's going to knock this one in. Can we win the header? No, we can't. Oh, that's gone in. I don't really know what's happened there. But that is another goal. Is that Hutchinson's goal or is that an own goal? We'll have to have a look at that one again. There's just been chaos. It's off of Nelson, but it may have been headed onto him by Hutchinson. So we'll have to have a look at that one. Poor defending by Oxford. They really are proving to be a side that is definitely newly promoted. They're playing like it. And yes, that is a Curtis Nelson own goal. Unlucky there. But a 2-0 lead is encouraging. So those are the scores at half-time. The only interesting ones I can see there are the fact that MK Dons are beating Southend. You've got a 1-1 draw between AFC Wimbledon and Bolton, and you can read the rest. With Fred is going to have to find a teammate or continue running. That is an option. He has got pace. Fred, he's found Cummins. They could actually play a pass here that could go really well, and it does. It's with Fred again. He can now put the cross in. It's Fred. Can we win the header? Yes, we can. Is that Lee Gregory? It surely is. He's got his first goal for Millwall this season. And we are smashing it in terms of League One football at the moment. I might have to up the difficulty if we continue in this manner. This is naughty. What a header by Gregory. Up before anyone else, despite his height. Oh, we actually got a corner out of that. Let's put it in here with Wild. Let's win the header. It drops to him here. Oh, we've put it in the back of the net. Who is it? It's Gregory. Wow. We are definitely doing some damage here. I don't know what it is, but I'm honestly shocked we got given that much time and space. And well, Gregory with another goal. Who would have thought after not scoring any in pre-season, he would come up in numbers in this game against Oxford for the start of the League One campaign. So let's have a look at this again. So it drops down. I just don't understand how you can let a striker have that sort of time on the ball, and he just fumbled it into the back of the net, really. Cummins will obviously have a lot of space to run into, and no one is coming to challenge him. He might be able to put in a cross, you know. Cummins. Let's keep going with this. The Jamaican's doing really well. He puts it in there. Oh, it almost went in his own net again. This is just shambles here for Oxford. Would domination be the right word? I'm not too sure. 4-0, fantastic result. We've now got to look forward to playing in the Cup against stronger opposition Rotherham. So that could be a pretty interesting sight to see. Obviously, if I do really well in that one, I'll have to up the difficulty again. But I'm just feeling very happy, very confident at the moment. This side is so strong. Obviously, we were unlucky to lose to FC Swansea. European quality side, obviously, though. That's the only thing I'd say there. So let's get into this game against Rotherham. Right, so as I said, we're playing Rotherham for the second game. So this is in the EFL Cup. I'm putting out a pretty small side in terms of quality because they're all youth players. Not to really say that they're bad, but I'm going with a few players that don't always get game time. I'm keeping Fred in the team. I'm keeping Thompson in the team. Hutchinson will remain in the team. And obviously Morrison has to, he's the captain. But apart from that, the team is practically changed. Abdu's in there for experience. Hutchinson's in there with experience. And obviously Craig is as well. Archer's obviously playing this one as he missed out the league game because I gave Gunn a run out. And as I said, I don't really want to play Tom King. That's a guaranteed getting knocked out in the first round. So let's get into this game against Rotherham. Let's see if we can play as well as we did in the last game against Oxford. That would be superb. Danny Ward, he's going to put it in here. We need to header this away. We don't. That is a penalty, though. Oh, my. What has the referee just done? How is that a penalty? I want to see this again. Fred, what did he do? He touched the ball. This referee, really? Come on. Well, this is the first penalty we've given away, so can we make the save though? This could be the winning goal if it does go in though. Archer versus Frecklington. Oh, as cool as you like. Straight down the middle. Rotherham have the lead. Unjust as well, I believe. I just don't understand. How can the ref give a penalty for that? That is ridiculous. But they have the lead. Can't say it's deserved. But they do have the lead. And at the end of the day, that is all that matters. He took the penalty so easily as well. Archer pretty close to it. He could have gone a lot further away. But obviously that doesn't matter if you put it in the back of the net. Marlon back to Fred. Fred. That's a great pass too. Aidan O'Brien just puts it wide. Unlucky there by the Irishman. These are the scores at half-time in the EFL Cup. The only interesting scoreline here really is Blackpool and Brighton. And that's in the 60th minute. So hopefully Blackpool could beat Brighton. That would be a big upset as Blackpool are in League 2, Brighton are in the Championship. But in our game, we are losing. We need to try and win this game. Or get a goal, take it to extra time and penalties if need be. So let's just see if we can do that. We've won it back again. Twaddock, he loses it. And this could be dangerous. It's a great pass. No one's there in defence. Oh, and Archer will make the save. That is crucial. Look, Chris Twaddock, what can he do? He's not really got too much going for him at the moment. He may find Fred though, and that is a great pass to him. Fred, he's still going. He crosses it in. No one's there. Fred will get it back though. Puts it in. Oh, and that could be a penalty. It is. The referee blows for the whistle. The keeper gave away the penalty there. And by the way, that looks nothing like Lee Camp. Is he going to give the card? No, he's not, but that was stupid. I was really happy that happened, to be honest, because that was going nowhere fast. And we have the chance. We've been gifted the opportunity to get one back. Brighton hasn't scored this season so far in the league, and he won't score in the cup either. Great save by Camp. Right, we're going to be making 3 substitutions here. Gregory, Worrell and Farrell are coming on for Fred, Aidan O'Brien and Abdu. I'm very, very looking forward to using David Worrell. Obviously, he didn't play in the last one, and I didn't really give him too much in pre-season, so hopefully he'll be pretty good and be useful to using in this team. I need to give him more time, but I'm just trying to keep Fred at this club. Soon we'll find Marlon Romeo, who's going to give it to Worrell, who has got a lot of space to run into. Come on, David. Let's see what you can do. He's still going with the ball. He's going to stop, though. Continue going, twisting and turning. David Worrell is going to have the shot. Great save by Camp. And it's cleared up the pitch, but it may only go as far as Farrell. It does. It's now with Lee Gregory. Gregory, that's a great pass to Twaddock. He has the shot. Great save. And that is another penalty. I honestly didn't know. I'm playing with no game audio, as you can probably tell by the surprise in my voice. And well, okay, we've been gifted another chance. Let's see if this one can go in. I'm not letting Morrison take it. He's got a curse on taking penalties. Lee Gregory, can he convert this one? Gregory takes it, he converts. There you go. When you want a better striker, have Lee Gregory. And he's sliding on the floor, celebrating like mad. We have the equaliser. He has made the difference in the past 2 games. And I've got to say, I am impressed. He didn't score during any of the pre-season matches. Probably because he didn't play too much. But he is scoring for fun at the moment. That's 3 in 2 matches since the season has started. Right, so no upsets actually. Very, very poor, to be honest, in terms of the smaller teams winning. Probably logical by this mode, but still. And I just want to point out Huddersfield have beaten Ipswich. So my mate Ben will be very, very happy for seeing Ipswich's cup run. That is a great spot out wide to find John Taylor. Taylor, he's going to cross it in. Open header. How did he miss that? Plays it to Gregory. Gregory's going to find Ben Thompson. He is obviously injured. Keep going, Tomo. Thompson. Great pass to Gregory. Lee Gregory squares it to Thompson. Oh, he just misses it. Unlucky, Tomo. I mean, pretty equal, to be fair. We've not done that bad against the Championship side. So we'll have to see how we do in these penalties. Steve Morrison. Make up for that miss earlier in this game. He does. There we go. 1-0. Frecklington, he also scored his penalty in this match, but can he score against Archer this time? Yes, he can. Easy penalty for him. Gregory, he scored the penalty, obviously, to bring us here, and there we go, expertly taken. John Taylor, astounding player, but can he convert penalties? No, he can't. Archer with the save there. Important that may be. Worrell, I'm going to put it straight down the middle. Hopefully, we get it in. There we go, expertly taken. Clark Harris, can the youngster put his mark on this penalty shootout? Well, he can. He convert. Now we're getting into where defenders take it, and Romeo will have a pop, and he puts it in. We're getting closer to winning this one. Isaiah Brown, I think he's on loan from Chelsea. This is a test of, obviously, whether you can play in the important games. Can he score? Easy. Thompson's injured. Why is he taking a penalty? If he scores this, we go through. Oh, he puts it wide. Of course he does. Adiemi, if he scores this, they get back in it. He does. Obviously he does. Of course he does. Paul Rooney. Can the left back score? Wow, nice penalty by Volks. I believe he's a centre midfielder, but it doesn't really matter. Can he score the penalty? Too easy for him. Chris Twaddock, we don't want to be the player missing the penalty, and we do. Oh no, this could be bad. Rotherham have the chance to win. Kirk Broadfoot, the centre back, has the chance to convert. He hits the crossbar. Wow, drama in the shootout yet again. Tony Craig, the ex-Millwall captain, takes the penalty and smashes it wide. Oh no, I thought I had a chance. Now I don't, obviously. They are going to convert it. Stephen Kelly, formerly playing at Reading and a few other sides. He could definitely score this penalty. I know he will. Oh, he does. Oh, I thought he made the save, Archer, there. Frustrating. They win on penalties. I have a poor track record of penalty shootouts at the moment. And obviously, I can't make a redemption for that, because I've lost this one, but we're out of the cup in the first round. Probably realistic. Millwall don't really progress any further, but I'm impressed with my team. This is the winning penalty. Archer just missed out on it. Frustrating. So Archer and Gunner, two best goalkeepers, have both messed up on a penalty shootout. Who would have thought? Right, so it is slightly frustrating to lose that game, obviously, but there's not really much you can do. I'm not going to lie. Penalties is grueling, frustrating, and obviously a lot of luck's involved. I lost on them. I've not got the best track record on penalties. I'm not going to lie. That's 2 shootouts I've lost now. Don't want to be doing too many of those. If I do, I really, really will not look forward to it. But their positives are definitely there. I'm going to admit, youthful side, strong performance, surprisingly, against a championship side. So that could be a good sign for things to come in the league. So all we can do is we can really try and forget about it and play Bury in the league. That's really what I'm going to do here. Right, so after losing that game against Rotherham, we really need to buck our ideas up and improve a lot better. But obviously it wasn't the most disappointing of results, so I'm going to go with Jordan Archer in the net. He was fantastic in that game, made so many crucial saves, along with keeping Rooney in the team and Craig. I was impressed with both of them, so I'm going to reward them with starts in the league. Webster comes in instead of Hutchinson because I thought Craig was just a little bit better than Hutchinson. Cummins will be the right back. The right midfielder would then be David Worrell. He needs to start playing games. He's our best right midfielder at the club. I don't need to faff around with trying to keep Fred here. If he wants to stay, he'll stay. If he don't stay. Then the 2 centre midfielders are Butcher and Williams. 2 players that are so crucial to this team. I shouldn't have taken them out in the first place. Left midfielder is Aidan O'Brien. He was really good as a striker in the last game, so I want to keep him in this team. And then Gregory and Morrison are the strikers. You just can't take Lee Gregory out of the side at the moment. So how will we do against Bury? Well, let's go find out. There we go, interception, David Worrell. Poor pass. Again, it's passing that's letting us down. Oh, and he's gone through here. This could be a chance to score. Archer with the save. That is so important. Scores on the doors at half-time. Chesterfield are beating Swindon. Sheffield United are beating Oldham. There's a draw between Peterborough and AFC Wimbledon. I think I covered that in some of my talking earlier, but you may not see that, or you may. So let's just get into the second half. You can see the rest of the results on the screen right now. And Morrison's still breaking through. He's going to put the cross in. It's dropped to Jamie Philpott. Oh, he hits the post. Oh, what is happening there? So close to scoring. Jamie Philpott was very unlucky there. Well, I'd love to say we did this, we did that, but we didn't really. Let's be honest. 1 shot on target. Upsetting. 0-0 draws can do that to you, but all I can say is we haven't lost in the league yet. That's a positive, I guess. And, well, we're still trying to find our feet. Slowly but surely, we are going to get higher and higher up the league table. We are not doing bad by no means. It's just this is a bit of a wake-up call that it's not always going to be plain sailing for us. So this is obviously the final game in this episode, but before I actually end it, I do just want to show you the league table just to see where we are. Obviously, we did get knocked out that cup. So these are the results at full time. Bradford won 3-0, Peterborough lost 3-1, Port Vale beat Southend 2-1, Chesterfield ended up winning it 2-0 in the end, and there wasn't really any shots on the cards, I don't believe, there by looking at that. Maybe Scunthorpe Rochdale though. Right, so this is how the league's looking at the moment. We're in a pretty solid position. AFC Wimbledon, what is happening there? They've won both games. Fantastic. Newly promoted side. We might have a shocker on our cards here, but we are 4th in the league table. Not the end of the world. 2 games, no losses. Pretty good if you ask me. And Oxford obviously sitting bottom of the league. They only lost 1-0 in their last game, obviously losing 4-0 to us. Where's the other newly promoted side? Northampton sitting in 14th. But apart from that, it's pretty normal. The table looks like it really should be, and there's not really much different that's actually going to change. Gregory's impressed me in this episode, so we just have to see how it goes. But until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next Millwall Career Mode episode. But until then, goodbye.